Oh, okay. Okay. I don't I wonder if it's already streaming or not. The internet is not very good right now. Let me set up my Twitch output real quick. Oh, yes. Okay. Great. Oh, okay. Anyway, let me see the chat real quick. Let me see the chat. Oh, oops. Hmm? Hold on, give me a moment. I'm setting the chats up now. Oh, hello. Hiya. It's just you so far. Welcome. You're the first, I think. I'm still setting everything up. Hold on. Which stream? It's just you. Who are you again? Sorry, your name is cut. I can't see it in the OBS. Oh, pop culture fan. I think you've been here before, right? Sorry, I kind of forgot username sometimes. Welcome. I'm still thinking of what to draw. Hold on. So, right, today, I'm not gonna stream for long. Like, currently it's like 9 p.m. and it's Monday tomorrow. So, I'm not gonna like do another like 5-hour, 12-hour stream like I did during New Year's. So I'm just gonna like stream for like I don't know, maybe like 3 hours. At least I need to like come up with like a sketch for Valentine's Day, and then when 3 hours up, I can like shut stream off because I have this like meeting tomorrow. It's not like I'm the best employee or whatever, but I don't want to accidentally overslept. No, on stream, I've been following you on Tumblr this week. Oh, okay. A new follower? Welcome aboard! On Tumblr. Which Tumblr? I have like three accounts on Tumblr. One is not active. I'm active on 2 of them. Hold on, I need to edit the chat panel. Not this one. Where do I put this? The art one. Both of them are art, actually. It's just 2 different fandoms. So I have like 3 accounts on Tumblr. One is inactive, but I used to post like Genshin stuff on there. And then there's the Teen Titans one, and then there's the Sonic one. The Sonic one is a new account. I only like posted at least for the past 3 weeks or so, or 2. I'm starting to lose track. Okay, video ID. Let me just change this here so I can record the chats. Okay. There it is. There's a chat. Chat's up. Oh, the Teen Titans one. Okay. Cool. Welcome aboard. It's us and the other 5 people. No, I mean, after the stream, I will follow the Sonic one. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. You don't have to, but I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just doing. I really, really like making fan stuff. You know. I don't know. Something about it. It's just like you already have the materials ready. You just play Barbie with them. It's yeah. I used when I was like younger, a couple of years ago, when I was still studying in like college. I graduated now. I was still studying time to make like an original series. Like I used to be on DeviantArt and making OCs based on, well, you know, based on stuff. But like these characters existed, but I just make my own version. It's been rooted for so many years, just making fan arts that way. But I did attempt to make my own characters and stuff. But oh, what's that? Oh, never mind. I did attempt to make my own OCs and stuff, like from the ground up, without any. Oh shit, what's happened now? Ooh. Sorry, I don't know what the hell happened. I need to close this. Let me just check this it. 7 minutes ago. What? What's happening? Sorry, it's like, is there like a bug or something? Sorry, give me a moment. Damn, why can't I open the stream right now? Oh, I hope nothing bad happened. I hope I'm still live because the internet here sucks. Like, real sucks. There it is. The internet is kinda sucks here. But anyway, where was I? I used to like make OCs not based on anything, and it never really went anywhere because I'm very bad at writing. Coming up with my own ideas. I usually expand on already. I have much easier time expanding on pre-existing media. Like, oh, it's already there. I just need to like play Barbie with them. And yeah, that's what I like doing. Took a while to. What's the drawing? Okay, so like in like 2 weeks or so, it's February, so I need to like create some Valentine stuff. There's like 3 fandoms I have to like juggle with this one. So I'm gonna start with like the Teen Titans one because this is gonna be, there's like more than one drawing for Teen Titans one. For the other one I can just draw in one canvas each. At least I need to like finish the sketch tonight, and then I don't know, I'll try to finish it fast. So the general idea. Oh shit! Sorry, hold on. Give me a moment. The internet is not very good right now. Sorry about that. The internet kinda sucks. Oh. Yeah, it's like so annoying. I'm a little afraid. If I have to switch the Wi-Fi right now, I'm afraid I get like disconnected or something. But usually with hold on. Me with Lego, yeah. I couldn't afford Legos. I don't play with Legos when I was growing up. But yeah. 3 fandom is hard to keep up with. I know, exactly. Oh, hi, new face. Enzo Martins. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna. Holy crap! Do not disconnect on me right now. No, 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 don't, no, no. Sorry, it's just the thing with YouTube is that if you stream and it's like it has like some problems, right? It'll immediately like disconnect you from the stream, and then like you have to like set up a new stream, and I don't want to do that. Whew, okay. Because I was changing the Wi-Fi connection because it sucks here. The internet is kind of horrible. It's horrible. It's bad. So I have to use my mobile data for it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I can just. I guess. Oh. You'll be surprised actually because no, right now for Valentine's Day art, I actually have this plan, right? The plan is because I recently also started posting some of my older artwork for the Teen Titans on Instagram and stuff. And you know how it is with Instagram, people kind of don't understand fandom etiquette. Like, I mean, maybe it's just like a me thing. I'm just very old school fandom person. In like, if you're not one of us, then you shouldn't talk about the other things. You know, like, for example, let's see. This is an example. It's not that I ship it or in the fandom at all, but for example, you know, I like Naruto and Sakura, for example. This is an example. I like the ship Naruto and Sakura, and I make art about Naruto and Sakura. I don't, but you know, as an example. And then someone in the comments like, but wait, why are you drawing him with Sakura? Isn't he like married with Hinata? Like, those people, like, very annoying people who doesn't understand fandom etiquette. Like, you're not supposed to bring up other ships in other places. So, you know, to assert my dominance, I'm planning to like make Valentine's art for Teen Titans, and it has like the ships that I kind of like in this series. Of course, I'm gonna start with like Starfire and Robin, and then we continue from there. So this is like Starfire right now. I'm just kind of figuring out what to draw. I really like because it's Valentine's, so it's like from the girl is giving chocolate, right? Like for White Day, it's the opposite. It's the boy, like, you know, the canon obligation. Sometimes it's not just canon obligation, because people are like used to fandom spaces online. They just kind of see of one viral art of something, and then they think that's canon. Happened literally yesterday. Like, someone commented saying, wait a minute, you know, like, I have my own AUs in my other fandoms, in which it's also like around shipping and stuff. And then you have these people coming in like, I've never seen this character being shipped with this guy before. Usually it's with this other guy. And like, yeah, shut up. It's like, you know, to an old school fandom goer like me, it's like, imagine being like a vegan, right? Like, imagine being a vegan and then someone coming up to you and like, you know what would taste good here? Some steak. Shipping wars. It's not really shipping wars, it's just this shipping etiquette. You're not supposed to bring up other ships to a completely different person who likes a different one. Again, like the example I previously gave. If I like Naruto Sakura, don't bring up Naruto Hinata. Don't bring up Naruto and Sasuke. Don't bring up anything like that. Because again, you're just crossing boundaries. Why are you bringing that up? Like, if you want to talk about Naruto and Hinata and stuff, you go to another fellow people who likes Naruto and Hinata. Something like that. It's like an unwritten rule in fandoming. it was more prevalent in the forums back then. Like people would just not talk about ships that we both have different preferences on. We only talk to fellow like-minded people about it. And yeah, because of that, again, I want to assert my dominance. I'm gonna draw the ships that I like for this series, for Teen Titans. I mean, everybody likes Robin and Starfire, even though DC is trying actively to erase it from existence. I don't know why. But like, yeah, I'm just gonna draw that, and then of course I'm gonna draw the other ships for Teen Titans. You know, my main ship with the Teen Titans, which is like Flash and Jinx. I'm also gonna take the piss because even Piccolo doesn't know about it, but I don't blame him because he probably doesn't read the comic. But I mean, like the original Teen Titans SO3 comic, I know he reads DC comics. I mean, he literally works with them at some point. I mean, even Piccolo didn't know about it, but like, you know, Cyborg had a girlfriend in the comic. I mean, he kind of has one in the show too, but in like, oh, he's like the jock character, he's surrounded by girls kind of way, but in the comic he has one, and it's like very close to his like original love interest in the original DC comics. And I want to draw her for this because everyone really likes to bring him up when I'm drawing fling stuff, and that's annoying. Those things, yes, it's a matter of respect. Exactly. Like, the least you can do is just say if you like the ship, I mean, if you don't like the ship or you just like the art, you just go, you know, nice art. But some people just kind of, I don't understand, like, commenting on someone's art and it's like, you know, I don't like this ship, but it's cool. Like, okay. Why do you have to tell that to me? You just say you like the art. I don't need to know you don't like the things that I like. That's kind of rude. Like, imagine working so hard on a latte art and then someone said like, you know, the art is good, I just kind of don't like coffee. Yeah, okay. I rarely read the DC comics. Don't worry about it. I rarely read the DC comics too. I only read some parts that I think is like important to, like, you know, like the main mythos, at least like the basics. I don't read like the details of it. I don't find, oh, there's this other new love interest for Cyborg in the comics, because like he has like two and both of them are named Sarah. One is like a blonde woman, which later was like replaced in the new universe, whatever, with another girl named another woman named Sarah, but she's like a black woman instead. I don't know, but I'm just gonna stick with the Teen Titans, the TV show's comic. If you don't like, why comment? Exactly, yeah. Even Batman supports Robin in Starfire tie. Yes, he does. He appears only like once, and I appreciate that, you know, like, because he's around, and he just lets the teens do whatever. But in a way, you know, it's not just the Teen Titans. There's like the Justice League is also around. But anyway, as I was saying, the ships that I will plan to draw is, again, Starfire and Robin, as we know. Kid Flash and Jinx, as we all know. And then there's like a non-shippy, but like not really, like more, it's more familial than anything. But I like teasing people, so I'm kind of considering drawing Cole and like but like Cole is like giving chocolate, but it's like for both Narc and the other guy, the one, Jericho. And then I'm planning to draw maybe Cheshire. Had a thing going on with Speedy. And then Cyborg is with Sarah. I drew Sarah before. Sarah is Sarah Sims, her name. She's a blonde girl. In the comics, she's like this volunteer, like the original comics. The original comics, like the DC, not the Teen Titans 2003 iteration. She's like this volunteer or like teacher for this school of kids with disabilities. And in the comics, she's like this caretaker, babysitter character. Not babysitter, like the person who take care of like camping stuff. What is it called? Like it's not exactly a scout either. But yeah, she takes care of like kids with disabilities. Like remember that episode in the show where it's like, oh look, it's Cyborg. He's just like me. The kid with the robot, like the hand. It's not robot hand. It's like fake hand. I don't know what to call it in English. And in the comic, it's like, oh, that kid is actually like under like Sarah's care. Like she's basically the one who invites them on an outing and do sports and stuff. And in the original comic, Sarah is like this very nice girl that even Raven, like in the comics, not in the original. In the original comics, like before the cartoon, even Raven claimed that she's like, oh, she radiates this like safe, warm aura because she's like so good of a person. And that Cyborg and Sarah is an actual like pair in the comics. So I'd say maybe we should give this more attention and take a piss because people keep mentioning Cyborg every time I draw fling stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's a camp counselor. There you go. She does the camping thing. I don't know what to call it. Sorry, I'm not native too. I'm not a native English speaker, and I never really do the scouts thingy. What do you use to animate? Hi, hello. Shushubobo. Yeah, prosthetic. There you go. Sorry, it's like 9 something p.m. I'm starting to forget words. What I use to animate? I use Clip Studio Paint. So you don't see it, but this app is actually not Paint. This is Clip Studio Paint. I use Clip Studio Paint to animate. I can show you, I think. Well, not in this one. A completely different canvas. I mean, a file that I've drawn before in the past. Let me open it up. I use Clip Studio Paint. The EX version, because there's like a pro version. The pro version is good if you only like to illustrate and make simple GIF animation. But if you like to make longer animation with sound and audio and stuff, and then you need the EX version. Though the EX version is a little bit pricier. Let me find the file I can open that. It's not too heavy. Alright. This is like the unfinished version of the Teen Titans animation I made for the for New Year's. Let me open it up. I hope it's not too heavy. But yeah, again, like the kid, Sarah, and it's like a very underrated ship, as in a way that not even Piccolo knows about it, and majority of the fandom at the time mostly just shipped Cyborg with Sarah. Not Sarah. Not with Karen, with Bumblebee. And it's understandable. He's like he talks mostly with having like a different kind of dynamic to a woman with her in the show. You have to read the comics to know about Sarah. But anyway, yeah, I use Clip to the Paint, as you can see. This is a timeline. This is in 24 FPS, and it's like layers. You can't really see them. Let me just stretch it out. Yeah, there's like layers here, like lots of layers, lots of. There you go. Oh yeah, like look at that, the work time. So Clip to the Paint has this neat feature where it will record how long you work on like a drawing, and the neat part is like you don't like leave it alone and then it keep tracks. Like for example, you went to go like to pee to the bathroom, right? And you wasted basically 4 minutes or something. It won't add to this. It will only add to this when you're editing the file itself. So as long as you're like working on this canvas, it will like measure how long have you've been working on it. If you're just AFK, it won't. It stops. So it's very neat. You can like tell how long a piece is, like how many hours you waste on a piece non-stop in total. This took almost 40 hours, which means actually surprisingly like not that long, but like it's unfinished anyway. So about like 2 days non-stop, and making this, it's about 2 days. So it's like that. It's very neat. Anyway, yeah, you can also play this like, you know, like this. Very neat. It's the preview is a little laggy though, so I usually have to like zoom out so the image is like small. If it's like zoomed in, it's like kind of buffering a bit. Yeah, it's like that. You can also like change the timeline in which means you can like, usually with animation, right, at least on Clip to the Paint, like you don't want this whole thing to have like scene 1 and scene 2 mixed together, because it'll be like, well, less tidy, I suppose. You can it's gonna be hard to arrange the layers and stuff, so you can separate the timeline. I usually separate this timeline to like per scene, so like timeline 1, scene 1, timeline 2, scene 2, etc. It's like this. Here, this is like this is like the timeline 1. Let me switch to timeline 3, so it's like timeline 4. So it's like completely different. Very neat stuff. Anyway, clips. I always use Clip to the Paint to animate. I don't use Photoshop because they suck. Find good apps to animate for it. Cool. If you're making a series, if you're using like a PC or laptop, you can. I'd suggest a Clip Studio Paint. If you have the funds for it, it shouldn't be like it's like a one-time purchase. You can just get the one-time purchase and then be done with it, because the other like add-ons are like filler. You don't really need them. Just get the one-time purchase and then you're off. But you can also get a free apps. I think OpenTunes is good. But the thing with OpenTunes is that you have to draw it traditionally first, and then you draw it like clean it up digitally in OpenTunes. So it's like more of a traditional way of animating, like, you know, because Ghibli Studios use OpenTunes, but it's free. But you know, again, you can also use Blender. Blender is free, so you have to download some add-ons for it, like for you be able to fully animate in 2D. But you can mix with 3D. That's the good part. I haven't learned Blender yet, especially the newest update. So I can't really give you like a tips and tricks for that one. I'm mostly just very much used to Clip Studio Paint. Animating is as hard or much as building a script for a project. Really? I wouldn't say it's hard. It's just very exhausting. Because essentially, animating is just you drawing the same thing over and over again. And well, it's not hard to some people because they can just copy and paste stuff. But the thing about animation is that if you copy and paste stuff, it looks a little bit lifeless. So you have to sometimes redraw the frame so it doesn't look too, stiff looking. I'm more of a frame by frame animator than puppet. But if I genuinely suggest, if you want something easier to manage, and you can just prepare an asset and animate, just learn how to do that. It's much easier. I personally just really like animating with hand, even though I know it's wasting so much time. Have you seen how long I work on this? This was 2 days, 39 hours. Yeah, good luck if you're trying it out. Don't worry about it. The thing about animation is that it's like a trial and error. Just learn the basics, the 12 animation basics, the bounce ball and stuff. You're set for life. I would get a rigging app, but I don't have a laptop. Okay, if you're not using a laptop, I'm assuming you're using a mobile app or iPad. If you're using iPad, I'd suggest just getting, that, what's that one app again? What's it called again? Shit, I kind of forgot again. If you're using an iPad, then go and get Procreate. I think there's an animated version, right? I mean, the animation for animation purpose, Procreate Dreams or something. You can get that. But if you're using a mobile phone, like Samsung, literally, Android phone, I think you can go with Ibis Paint. You can animate with them, but it needs this. It has a subscription model because of course everything needs a subscription model. You can also have a flip clip, but I tried using it and I'm not really fond of it. So yeah, again, redrawing frames are tiring, right? And that's the neat part about Clip Studio Paint. Hold on, let me show you something. Hold on, I don't know which layer this is. You can't see it, but I'm trying to find the layer. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you know how it is with wiggly lines, like you see in animation sometimes? Yeah, those usually those lines, they're redrawn over and over. That's why it looks all wiggly and stuff. And normally that's what you're doing. But sometimes you're just kind of, I don't really feel like it. I'm too tired. So the neat part about Clip Studio Paint is that there's this function on the left side of the monitor. Sorry, you probably can't see it. I need to stretch it out like this. The tools, I can't see it either. Let me see. So there's this tool on the left side. It's called correct line or something like that. And you can there's this thing called the simplify vector line. So the neat part about Clip Studio Paint is it has this function of drawing with vector lines. If you're using Paint Tool Style, you know what I'm talking about. It's line work layer, where you can just bend these lines. You don't have to go per dots like this. Usually in Photoshop it's like this. But the neat part about Clip Studio Paint is you don't have to do that. So you can pinch it. I'm too lazy to move this. I'm too lazy to draw over. Alright, you can just pinch it. There. But it's too big of a range. I need to just change it a little smaller. You can change the pinch level and make it smaller like this. And then you can also press Control and you can move it if you want. If you don't want to bend the lines, I just want to move it a little bit. Sure, you can just click here and then you click hold on. First thing first, you have to click the object operation, and then you press shift and then click all the lines that you want to be moved like this, and then you just turn it around like this. There you go. There, it moved. Cool stuff. I don't have to redraw a lot of things. I just move it. And again, with the wiggly lines, before I forgot, because I keep forgetting. I keep getting off on tangents. But here we go. So if you press simplify vector line on the left, right here, this one, right? And you can just adjust how you want it to be simplified. And then you just press this whole thing. There you go. Did it change? Let's try undo and redo. Okay. There you go. See? It wiggles a little bit. You don't have to redraw it. But yeah, that's how I do stuff sometimes. Like, there are some frames that I just don't feel like redrawing. So that's my cheat code to it. As long as the line is in like vector layer, you can just pull a simplify vector line. You can even increase its simplification and makes it there even more like that. Or you can just make it like very small. Like, it's not visible, but if you look closely, it changed somewhat. Like, it's some things that only animators noticed, but most audience don't. But yeah, that's how it is. You can also make the lines thicker if you want. You know? Like, thicken the lines because you use vector lines. And as long as you're using vector lines, you can make a more cleaner, thicker line like this. Just as long as you're pressing the adjust line width function here. And then you go whichever parts you want it to be thickened. Let's go with here. There you go. It's thickened. There. 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 There you go. There you go. There it is. There it is. But what if it's like, I don't want it to be like, you know, I don't want to waste my time doing this. Well, you can. There is another function called the redraw vector line width. This one, you do it manually. You just change the brush size, or like how thick do you want it to be. And then you just, like, as long as you're like, well, it works either way, but like you're following the lines basically. And you just do this. There you go. Like, you don't, like, it doesn't really go anywhere. It just thickens the vector lines that's already drawn. So it's like you're all making like a thick outline, but it doesn't really blend anywhere. Pretty cool stuff. That's why I use Clip Studio Paint. Anyway. And that's how you do it. Usually with animations like this, I separate the eyes and the mouth. Like the layers of it. See, this here. It's like, this is a layer, this is timeline, this is the layer. Like, this is for the drawing. I usually put them in folders. Let me see. Here, see, like lots of stuff. I'm pretty sure a real studio would be a lot more harder to like check. I mean, to see, because it's more, there's more layers and segments. But yeah, this is for the eyes, this is for the mouth, this is for the animation for the background, because, you know, like this. I can just like press play. Let me zoom out a little bit. See, it's like separate. Very nice. Yeah, that's why I always recommend Clip Studio Paint, because, you know, unlike well, at least the PC version, because if you're using the iPad or the mobile version, they have like, sadly they have one of those subscription model stuff, which blah. But if you're using PC, 100% go with Clip Studio Paint. If you, however, have an iPad, just get Procreate. Just get Procreate Dreams or something. You can animate on there too. I think it's like a one-time buy, so yeah. If you're using Android, go with Ibis Paint. Ibis Paint is okay. It doesn't have like these intricate vector layer stuff, but it has like anti-AI filter, so, you know, some apps have stuff that the others don't. With Clip Studio Paint also, you can import like 3D models into this if you want. Like for example, let's like import stuff from the asset store because Clip Studio Paint also have assets you can download, and it's like user driven, so you can every week you just found new materials to download. Like usually it's brushes and stuff. Let me just find something like a 3D model of like a city or something. Give me a moment because yeah, okay, there's like see, there's like bodies and poses. I usually need these poses so I can like find references to shadings because you can do that. Okay, I download lots of stuff. Let me just put some city here because I cheat. It's not that I can't draw cities. It's like, you know, to me, as long as I can deliver the ideas, then it doesn't matter how I attempt to do it. Okay, let's go with the cyber city. I've used this before in one of my animation, and hold on, just wait for it to load. See? Okay. You can't see it, but like I need to like change the views first because it's like a different. There you go. You can import this too, like 3D models, and you can change because it's a completely different window. You can't see it, but you can change like how it's like view. Let me just set it up a bit. You can't see it right now, but hold on. There you go. You know, it's 3D model. You can't really see the thing in it because it's a separate window, and the OBS can't capture it. But you can like rotate it if you want, and like, you know, change the perspective and stuff like that. Easy stuff. Hey, you're using your old model. Hey, yeah. Hey, monstrosity. Yes, this is like this is an older model. I'm actually testing out the PNG Tuber Plus app software thingy. That's why I'm using the older model for this one because I don't have time to make a newer one. Can you add brush textures? Yes, you can. If you're like downloading from the asset store, the Clip Studio asset, you can just go to here on the left side. You can just find whatever brush you put, and then you move it to the tool section, or you can just go to the tool immediately after download, and you can import it directly. Hold on. I have like bunch of textures. Like this one is like the right asset is like so good. Like it's supposed to be this brush for writing, but it's like so satisfying to use that I also use it to draw. Like this one, for example. Like you can see, it's like very, very satisfying to use it. Like this is supposedly like, according to the creator of the asset, it's like supposed to just write, so you can like, you know, like marker and stuff. It's so satisfying to use, so I also use it to draw. But yeah, you can. But also you can also make your own brush if you want to. You could just like go to the basic brushes, to the G pen, for example, and then you can like hold on. You can check here, over here, and like there's like a brush size. There's like adjust speed, etc., etc. And then you can like you can't see it, but you just click right. You know, the right click it. And then you can modify the key settings and, well, etc., etc. The general setting. No, not this one. You can just edit here. You can't see the window either. Sorry, OBS can't capture it. But you can create your own brushes. That's how people come up with like different brushes every week, because you can just edit it. You just add texture to it. Like this is my line art. This is my pen personally. When I was like drawing the art style of like panty and stocking and stuff, I go with this pen. This is a pen that I made myself. It's like very pixelated and it's on purpose. So how it is like I draw like this, right? Like for example, let's like draw a simple chibi. Right. Hold on, sorry. Just let's draw a simple chibi like this, for example. And it's all pixelated and stuff, right? Well, if you press, if I set the, but like if you go to filter on the top, and go with like brush or smoothing, you can make it unpixel like this. There you go. This is usually a much more easier to like color. See how like the lines are pixelated here? It's so that I can color it easier. Because usually with brushes that are feathery, like pen, you know, like it has like these gray areas that if you paint, if you use bucket on it, it won't paint the entire thing. You have to, you know, paint the edges too. So to make it much easier for myself, I just make it pixelated first, right? So it's all pixelated first. This line is pixelated first. And then I color it. Let me like pull up a layer. Yeah. Okay, and then I put like a layer on under the line. This is the line art. There you go. Okay. Now let's try coloring it whatever, right? Pink. And then I pick the bucket tool, but specifically the pixel bucket tool. And then let me turn off the bottom layer first because it's kind of bothering me a little bit. Where is it? No, wait. No, not this one. This one. Okay. Right. It's like pink. Pink. So it's all pixelated. It's not like, see, like it's pixelated. Like that. So, after we color this, I just merge the layer. Like so. I merge the layer. And then I just press 1. This is how I set up my shortcut for smoothing, which is like blurring the lines, and then there it is. It's not pixelated anymore. And yeah, at most you just worry about these little things, but you can just cover it up, you know. There's like 1 pixel, just merge it and then you smooth it. That's how you do it. I learned this technique from like an animator a long while ago. Like basically he just make all the lines pixelated like this, and then he colored the base, the shading, etc. And then he merged all the layers, and then he goes to filter, blur, and smoothing, and then it's like unpixelate itself basically. But it only works when the vector layer become rasterized or like a raster layer. If it's still in this mode, it doesn't work. But yeah. Your poor Rosie has become a tech subject. But yeah, this isn't what I'm working on for drawing. This is something that this is a copy of a file of an animation that I made. It's already finished now. I posted it on Tumblr a while back. I was just showcasing what Clip Studio Paint can do and why people should have it if they have a PC and wants to animate. Using the app in the file browser is amazing. Yeah. The thing about the app is, however, you know, again, subscription based. If you have a PC or a laptop at least, 100% I recommend get yourself a Clip Studio Paint. Some people are just more used to like Paint Tool SI, and that's fine. But the thing with Paint Tool SI is that it's only good for illustration. You can animate on there. I know some animators that use it, but like you gotta be crazy to just draw per frame using layers, and you can't really preview it. Usually when I draw or animate, every time I like do progress, I like to preview it and see if something works or not. So yeah, I usually just use Clip Studio Paint. I used to use Fire Alpaca back then. Fire Alpaca is still around, I think. It's a free app. You can animate with that. Though last I checked, you can only make GIFs with that, like at most. You can't really make like a whole series. I mean, you can. You just, you know, you need another app like Sony Vegas or like Movie Maker or After Effects, and a little bit of Hope and Dreams. But yeah, that's how it is with Clip Studio Paint, and that's how I do stuff. Let me just clip this real quick. But yeah, if you're using the pro version, you can also have animation timeline like the one that I showed you. It won't be like, you can't really make something that is like you can only make something that is only certain seconds long. You cannot make a whole 30 seconds or like 1 minute animation with it. So it's only like, at most you can make like a looping GIF, I mean, I don't know, GIF, how do you spell it? Like a looping GIF animation, or like a blinking or something like that. But if you want to make like a whole meme, like where you can also import audio, because yes, you can import audio, by the way, in Clip Studio Paint, the EX version. If you want to import audio and also using camera, yeah, because yes, there is a camera function here, then you have to like have the EX version. The camera is pretty neat because basically you can zoom in and zoom out within the canvas itself. You don't have to use like After Effects or Sony Vegas. You can just put the drawing in a layer, and then you can set up the camera and how it pans. Very useful stuff. But yeah, that's about it. That's the brief sales pitch for Clip Studio Paint. See, I'm using the brush, the writing brush, because it's so good to use. At least personally. You can experiment with lots of stuff. But yeah, for newcomers, I'm working on a Valentine art. At most, I'm just trying to like finish the sketch first. I'll finish it as soon as possible. Maybe off cam, because I can't stream for forever. I have work tomorrow. It's like 10 p.m. So I'm probably just gonna, at least until midnight, and then we're done. I wanted to stream earlier, like today, but I have to like finish some commissions first. Anyway, GIF is like said GIF without the T. Yeah, that's like, there's like a constant debate about that, right? Like, is it GIF or is it GIF? I usually go with GIF, but I know some people go with GIF with a J. Maybe it's GIF. Anyway, what's that? I'll make more hypervan art. You deserve it. Aw, Monstrosity, you don't have to. I really appreciate it, though. Thank you for the support. I really am thankful. But just know that you don't have to. I like doing the things that I do. GIF. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best, most agreeable one. Gay, yeah. With a G. You grant a lot of donation because you're a good content creator. You're very kind, Monstrosity. Thank you. It is genuinely one of my dreams, really, I mean, it's just 4 of us, so I guess it's okay just to like tell. Like, I really wanted to, be able to work on these stuff like all the time, without me having to like work on 9 to 5. Like, God really nerfed me with a 9 to 5 job, because I would be unstoppable if I have to do this full time, does her eyes look like? Look again. I need to like look for a reference. When you started to do the how do you expect to go like hyped up? This oh, not really, you know? I kind of just really like throwing ideas out there. Whether people like it or not, I kind of it's okay, it's whatever, you know? Because I saw people sharing their own ideas, interpretation, and I thought, hey, I have my own too. And that's it. That's the main goal. I just kind of have this thing where I accidentally make it a series, you know? Like, I have this idea, and then suddenly it's like a separate AU with like a whole lore by accident. Kinda have this thing with fandom. It's not just like with Sonic. I do this with Teen Titans. I do this with Genshin Impact too. I have my own AU for Genshin Impact. But I just haven't have the time to draw it because again, 3 fandoms, right? So I just kind of, well, you know, I just throw ideas out there and people like it, that's great. Then I guess I'll show more of my ideas, and that's how it is. So I don't really like expect it to be hyped up or anything. I just really like sharing ideas out there. Oh, I'd suggest you don't hope too much. You know that's so unlikely, right? Like, I don't know why. I think like Hoyoverse hate us or something. But anyway, how did you find your art styles? Oh, I look at a lot of references. And I keep the references. So I use this other app called Pure Ref on like I think it's on PC. I don't know if I don't think it has like a mobile app version. It's a completely different app entirely. But on PC, I use this app called PREF, in which you can just, you know, pay what you want to download it. And it's like, I keep all my references there. Like, lots of them. Such as, I keep, like, references for Teen Titans, I keep references for Sonic, I keep references for other art styles. And I use it as, like, you know, like an anchor in case I forgot certain details and such. So I never really, well, at most, usually when I'm drawing characters, I always look at the references. There's no shame in using references, by the way. You just sometimes cannot rely on your memory too, because again, you know, suddenly, oh wow, the character looks kind of different. So to keep the characters in model, I usually have references ready. Right now it's like updating, so maybe you'll see it later. But yeah, I usually like copy paste lots of stuff. Let me see if I can like show it on stream, but just give me a moment. Oh, I'm asking because I do want to draw some AU concepts, but it's kind of hard because several artists have similar idea. Oh, that's fine. I think there's something wrong with that. Having similar ideas and such. As long as the execution is different. You know, maybe this character is named different. Maybe they look different. You know, like how Sonic video game, fan video games make the characters look a little different. Like that Roblox game, and then this other game, the Shattered Memory or whatever. Like their designs are different. So you can do that. To me, I don't really mind having like similarities and such. Well, as long as people can tell the difference between monsters. Because so far, it seems like people kind of mistook me as the other one, you know, because again, you know, concept art Blaze isn't like a new idea. There's other characters or artists that draw her. Even though I've been around since 2019, by the way. I've been around drawing them since 2019. I just haven't been active. But, you know, people usually associate with the more popular stuff. And sometimes I do get confused with, like, the other versions of her. The one that is shipped with the Beta Sonic. You know, like, literally in the name, it's like a Beta Sonace or whatever. And I get confused with that one. even though we're completely different. Like, yeah, that's why I showcase more of like my version of like Proto's personality, because she's very different. She's very different from the other ones. She's not an edgelord. She's like a very weird sunshine coded character. So it's like depends on your execution, really. I don't think it has it matters like if it looks similar. I mean, I know people have like different interpretation of what Sonic fan kits look like, and they all kind of have similar vibes. I have to go. Let me say, love your art. Keep drawing, please. Thank you, Shio1. Yeah, thank you for sticking around. I'll see you maybe next week because I stream every week. I'm trying to stream every week, either on Saturday or Sunday. So I'll see you on the flip side. Thank you for sticking around. True, in my case, I used to create multiple concept for a multiverse. Yeah, you can do that. I do that too. That's fine. I think it as long as the story is a little different. You know, so people don't get too confused. I'm still waiting for this like my application to update itself because it's updating right now. So you're only seeing this right now. I need the reference for the eyes or I can't move. But yeah, again, with the oh shoot, what's this? What happened? Check details of try downloading again. Try downloading again, please. Thank you. Nothing to download. What, there's no update or something? Sorry, you can't see the window right now. Fair. Yeah. But again, where was I? There's nothing wrong with that, having similar ideas. It's just how you... Well, if you draw, how you draw it. If you write, how you write it. Yes, I heard of that, Sterling. That is literally where I got the name for the last variant from. Because I can't really find any other names that aren't taken, you know? Initially, I just thought that the name kind of sounds stupid. Because when you think of sterling, you think of the British currency. You think of the money. Pound sterling. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's actually like a last resort name. Initially, I don't want to name him that. But I couldn't find any names that is like in a vibe similar to Silver, you know? Venetian is an outlier because he's kind of pretty much the only one that doesn't have like metal coating in his name. It's literally a city in Italy. But I think it's like narratively it makes sense because, you know, again, he's an outlier. He's not like the other variants. So, you know. Zinc or floor. Yeah. Floor is a little bit too feminine, I think. And zinc, if anything, that fits more the robot one. Which I already named Sylv R. So like, why not just go with Sterling, because that sounds like a name of a character that has ego, and he does have ego. So I go with that. Like a pompous guy kind of name. Let me just download this. Give me a moment. I'm downloading like a new app for Pure Ref. It's free, but you can like download it. Like, you can pay what you want because it's like, these people are heaven sent. Thank God for them. I found Batman was up to wall because of that one story. Oh yeah, honestly, probably. It is kind of funny that he just kind of let this predator hurting Robin, but. What's that? It's also interesting because Silver has both hedgehogs and mink variants. Yes! I want to keep it like fair. Like, okay, not just this one guy being a mink. There's this other one that is a mink. And then there's this other one that is a hedgehog. 2 hedgehogs and 2 minks. Well, 3 actually if you count the canon Silver, but you know. But the idea is genuinely very simple. Like my AU, it's not as cool as everyone else's. It's more just what. Do you know that one scene from Spider-Verse, the second movie, where Miguel O'Hara literally just like goes to this other world just to see his daughter, and because of that, the universe is like delete itself because he's not supposed to be there. I actually took ideas from that. But it doesn't. The universe doesn't implode itself, of course. It's just, you know, again, literally stealing someone else's life just so you can live a better life, you know, because you lost everything in the world you were at, and then you end up destroying the universe because of it, like the multiverse. I actually took ideas from there. I just thought it's like a very nice contrast to the Silver character, essentially, because he's like basically facing something that is like his, you know, the worst possibility of himself. Yeah, the canon events. That's where I got it too. Yep. So that's where my Sonic AU came from. It's more so like literally just Silver, like Blaze in different variants. It's literally the Spider-Verse. You know, like, oh, this world has a different Spider-Man, and he looks like that. This world has a different Spider-Man that is British. This world has a different Spider-Man that is like an Indian, like that. That's what the Sylvaisverse AU is. I call it the Sylvaisverse because the original series is just called Silver and Blaze. I wanted to make like this fake comic where it's like literally just Silver and Blaze series, but Silver and Blaze is like so like generic. So to separate that from the you know, just Silver and Blaze, I just call it the Sylvaisverse because it is very Sylvaise centric. But if I were to make like a mini series with like the comic and everything, it is called Silver and Blaze. Hi, Salty loves bagels. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. We're just talking a little bit. I'm currently downloading something, so that's why I haven't really drawn anything, because usually it lags when I'm downloading or uploading something while I draw, so I'm just waiting a little bit. I'm downloading the newest version of PureRev. I heard there's like a grid view now, which is great. I really want to see how it looks. I love the Miku in the corner. Thank you. I like it too. I really like this GIF. Very, you know, classic GIF you'd see in the 2010s. You'd see it everywhere. This concept for a silver variant is very dope. Yeah. The gold, the 10 reg is a silver variant. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't use the name. I go with bronze. I know gold, the 10 reg is like another reference to, you know, how Shadow used to be like a 10 reg. So it's like, okay, it's like 2 beta versions in one for the Archie version. Though in my, because I don't read Archie, I'm a Sonic X girl at heart, so I don't really read Archie. So I don't really like use it. Really impressive. Thank you. Thank you, Salty. Because I'm gonna be honest, I do have some insecurities around my art style. In a way that it's kind of, to me at least, maybe to everyone it's different, but to me it's like never consistent. Because I juggle 3 fandoms, right? And each of those 3 fandoms, I have 3 different art styles for them. So like, you know, it has a little bit of identity crisis, just a little bit. But maybe the audience can like tell that it's something that I draw that I can't. Maybe for like 8 years. Yeah, me too. Well, not 8 years. I'd say 18 years. But yeah, like because I usually look at references when I draw, and usually references do affect how you draw things. How the art will end up looking. So sometimes I do have a little bit of identity crisis because just which art style do I draw? Like, but again, there are certain things in which like the artist is insecure about it, or like feel like it's too different from being an identity, but the audience can like tell. So it's like I can't really blame myself too much or mope around. I know maybe to some people they know me from the art I draw, even though I draw different art styles. Like, haven't been Archie mood for after a long time. Yeah, I mean, it kind of ended on a very weird note. But yeah, 3 fandoms, 3 art styles. Yeah. Do you want to see what I draw for the Hold on, give me a moment. Like for like Teen Titans, you saw how I draw. Let me just open up like some PNG files so it doesn't really load too much. For example, right? Let's go with Sonic. Let's go with Sonic first. So for Sonic, I draw a regular old Sonic in which it has its own art style too. It's not just the regular Sonic art style. There's also like I also open commissions for the official art styles, like the sketchy ones, the thick line ones and stuff. Let me just open something up for my other fandom. I haven't really drawn for the Genshin fandom for a bit though, because it has different art styles, it also has different like drawing techniques. So for the Genshin art, I use the let's see. Hold on, let me find it. Not this file. I use the Pantheon Stalking as art style for Genshin because have you seen the character design on that game? Just straight up just kill me if I were to draw each of the details. So I substitute it by having a simplified art style. What is a more simplified art style than the art style of Pantheon Stalking with Garter Belt? So for that fandom, I use the Pantheon Stalking art style. This is the fan art I draw for let's see, this is a fan art for hold on. No, I can't really see the characters here. Like this one. Yeah, this one is good. Like for example, this is for the art style for the Genshin one. Like completely different art. Also a different technique because this is the one that I said use my specific pen for it. It's called Matcha's line art pen. It's on it's on the Clip Studio asset store. It's for free. Basically, how I draw this, like the technique is a little different. How I usually draw is by drawing the edge line like this, and then you draw it like layer it like this. Like manually draw the line art. See how like there's like colored gray in the middle of it? Yeah. So. Let me find a file for this one. It's a completely different art style, Here's the animated version. Let me just find one. So it's like each art style, each fandom are different. For Pantheon Stalking stuff, Pantheon Stalking art style, it's for Genshin. I also do commissions outside of it though, if anyone is interested. But I do open commissions for this art style in particular. Like this is animation. There's like a timeline for it down here. here. Is there sound here? I don't remember. Like, this is a little laggy because it has color. Usually when it's like all colored, it's like very, very laggy because my PC sucks. But anyway, as I was saying, there's like a different like art styles here. And how I color this one, let me see if it's not merged or anything of the sorts. No, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Like lots of things. Lots of things to find. This one? Yes. Okay. It's like under here. I think this was there it is. Okay. Let me turn this off. This one. I think it's from here. Yeah, there's like this thing. It's like it's like motion tweening. There's motion tweening in Clip Studio Paint, in case you didn't know. But anyway, I turned that off. And let's like see the colors and stuff, right? Okay. See, right? See? Like, that's for the outlines. But let's turn it off first. And see how I color it. Now this is the line art. You don't see it, but like, yeah, again. See? Like, see that? So I draw it, like, double lines it, and then I fill in the middle of it with like a grayish color. I'm copying literally the art style of the show, the Painting and Stocking show. I have like the collection of all the screenshots from that show just to use as references for drawing this art style. So this is for Genshin, right? Like the art style is like, you can tell, like it's very specific. This is for Genshin. Now let's see for like Sonic stuff. See, it's like a different art style. That's a completely different art style. And then there's like the Sonic one. I think for people who follow me on Twitter, they know. Let me see. Oh, I also have attempted to draw like something out of like the Powerpuff Girl anime art style too. Once, I'll show it later after this. Let's see if I can find the Sonic one. Okay. No, not that one, not that one. I think the more proportion ones, like, oh, there it is. Now for the, hold on, I missed it. You can't see it, but I'm scrolling the files right now. Like, I also copy the art style of the Sonic Channel stuff. This is my profile picture on Twitter. You probably can tell. If you're following me there, this is for Sonic. Literally a completely different art style again. This is like specifically Sonic Channel art style, and then we haven't really gotten to the ones in which I draw like, you know, that is not following what's already there. This is like let's see. No, there's lots of assets. I just realized that. Like, why do I have so many unused drawings here? I think it was like it's something. Not Valentines. It was something else. Wait, no, it is Valentines actually. Wait, where was it? Shit. Sorry, I scrolled past it. There it is. Like this one, this is Sonic, right? For the Sylvase likers out there. I drew this like last year, I think, for the Valentines. I don't know if I can draw something this big for Valentines. Like this one. This is completely different art style. Again, the line art is different. It's like I just draw it directly this time. And usually with Sonic art style, I have this like black lines thing. This is something that I learned from redrawing lots of like Sonic channel art style, particularly the art style with the thick line. I forgot which. I think it was the 2021. I forgot, but like I got because of doing lots of that, I integrated to the art style for this particular fandom for Sonic. That's Sonic. Now let's see Teen Titans. Oh god. Oh my god. Like, dude. No, like we're the Teen Titans then. Teen Titans I usually like have like some guides. Like as in I do look at the references. Hold on. No, not that one. No, not that one either. Oh man, look at that. For Teen Titans is like completely different. This is another one, and even then this is like an older Teen Titans style. This is an older one that is like more closer to the animated cartoon one, in which if I redraw this again, it will look even like more anime-like than this one. Like this is a completely different art style. That's 3 fandoms. I have to do 3 different art styles in a fandom. It's not that I'm trying to hide my tracks. It's just I'm very like, you know, peculiar about it. Like certain shows, certain cartoons, certain games need certain art styles, so I can like appear different, you know. Like each fandoms I'm in, I have like a different artistic identity. I mean, I'm still the same me. It's just what makes me different from the other artists, you know. Where was I? I draw on Flip a Clip and Ibis Paint. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I personally tried Flip a Clip. It's not for me, but I know a lot of like artists use that, so good for you. And Ibis Paint, I use Ibis Paint. Surprisingly, for Android, I actually much prefer Sketchbook to draw. I don't know. It's like the brush there is like more satisfying to use for some reason. And the UI is more clean. That's creative. Yeah, way different. Doing these line arts is way complex. Yeah, don't worry about it. This is me putting my own obstacle so I can suffer. I don't know what's my problem, but I just really like doing it for some reason. Juggling multiple art styles can be difficult. Yes, it is. Is this your Sonic OC? Yes, this is my Sonic OC. So, this character has its own lore. I think some older followers would know, but I explained about her is like back in 2019 or 2020, so I don't blame people who don't know, but it's okay. I barely even like expand on her recently, but she has her own lore. Basically, her idea is the antithesis of the average Sonic character. That is her main thing. You know how Sonic characters are like these rainbow colored, bright, colorful characters, which like they're all like super fast. They have their own skills. They kind of like, well, you know, there's like the speed type, there's the flying type if you play Sonic Heroes. And she is like the antithesis of that. She has earthy colors. Her colors are brown, literally the color of mud, like ground. she's a sloth, so she's slow. She's like not just like physically slow, but she talks slow. She's a sloth. That's her thing. And then she's like she's not a fast character. She's not a speed type or whatever. And the thing about her is that, you know, she's a forager, so she doesn't really have a home. She wanders around. She sleeps outside in the wild. She likes to collect mushrooms, and also her claws are like, it protrudes from her knuckles like Wolverine, because, you know, that's what makes her different Honestly, that's the only unique part about her. Because initially, I added those claws because other sloth characters have like claw fingers, and I don't want to give her claw fingers. So I just put the claws on her knuckles. Even though, sloths kind of have long fingers, so it doesn't really make sense. But it doesn't matter. It's not like echidnas can actually fly. But yeah, that's her lore. She is a forager nomad who has no house, no home to go. She likes to travel, but she's a sloth. So she just moves like, I don't know, a couple of meters per minute. This is my Sonic OC. Her name is Slow-Mo, or Mo for short. It's Slow-Mo the Sloth, or Mo the Sloth. So yeah, she's actually like a parody of a Sonic character. She's not colorful. She's nothing special, and she's slow. Like, I have this like gag idea that she's like best friends with Big the Cat. Because again, if you were in the 2010s, you would know how hated that guy is for no reason at all. It's just because he's like fat or something. So like, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Lapin. Oh, hey, hi. Since when did you join? But yeah, this is my Sonic character. This is my Sonic OC. I've had her for a bit, ever since the IDW Sonic came out. I created her. I saw these like Sonic, new Sonic OCs at the time, like the official Sonic OCs, like Whisper and Tangle, and I thought, I want to make a character like that too. I used to have a Sonic OC back then, though it's like more generic. And I thought I want to like start anew, and there she is. She's like, again, antithesis of a Sonic character. And I thought she's like funny as a concept. I have sketches of her interacting with like Sonic characters, because that's how it is, with Sonic fandom and stuff. I think it would be very funny, like the fastest hedgehog is literally talking to the slowest animal on the planet. Sonic should have more different species with other pattern, right? I agree. Juggling multiple art styles can be difficult. It is sometimes. Like, I have to get used to one art style first for that day, so I can like nail it. Like, how do I describe it? It's like being one of those like squids that like merge with the environment. Like changing their colors and stuff. It's like that, but like you have to get used to the environment first before you can. Oh yeah, I know how to do this. So I have to like draw multiple Sonic art first to draw quicker in that style. And if I want to draw something Genshin, I have to draw some Pantheon Stalking style art first before I get to that. And if I want to go to Teen Titans, I have to draw some Teen Titans art stuff before I can like sketch faster. Something like that, So sometimes what takes long is the warm-up, if anything. But yeah, this is my Sonic OC. Like, you see how different the art style is. Yeah, this is my art style. The previous one, I'm following the official one. And then this is the Teen Titans one, that's still following the cartoons art style. Also, that's Sarah Sims that I mentioned before in previously, like minutes ago, in the art style. Yeah, like that. And then I'm actually in the middle of downloading. I almost forgot. Let me see. Has it downloaded yet? Okay, just 10 more minutes. Okay, we can wait for another 10. But yeah, different art styles. You saw my Sonic art style, and then you saw my Genshin one. Like, it's very different, all of them. Sonic should have more different species with a pattern. I agree. Design patterns, yeah. I don't get it why they don't really like have like specific design pattern like characters with specific like stripes, you know. At most I remember is like Big has some stripes, but and then Charmy maybe, but like not really. But like lots of characters only have simple designs, like very simple. I'm not sure why, but yeah, maybe there's like a way to. Late 2010s for me, but this was around the era transition between Cat. Yeah, it was. I think people started to like him again when Team Sonic Racing was like releasing. And then like because back then, like the late 2000s and the mid 2010s, it was like the worst year of being a Sonic fan, I would say. Because like everything is wrong and Sega is like kind of having an identity crisis. He wants Sonic to be like Mario, but it doesn't work because Mario is like so simple. But Sonic kind of like you know, they cornered themselves by having these intricate lore with Sonic Adventure. So like, you know, you either like go all out or none at all. I think they tried to reboot it with, you know, Sonic Boom, and you see how that goes. I mean, the TV show ended up being the most memorable thing about it, but nobody really bought the game because it's a glitchy mess. But they really did try to reboot Sonic at some point, and then it didn't work. Sega is inconsistent. It's not just they're inconsistent, but they're kind of like don't know what to do with their character. I think only like in recent years they just, oh whatever, we're just gonna lean to the fans, you know, because back then in like the 2000s and 2010s, all they're doing is just pandering to these older millennials who grew up with the 1991 Sonic, like the old one, who wants Sonic to be just about the blue hedgehog that runs around in Marble Zone or something. Like literally the old school fans. They're trying to appease them and it's not working. Because they're millennials. Because they kind of grew up with the whole angry video game nerd stuff. Oops, I need to save this first. Let me name it under Valentines 1. Okay. You can't see it, but there's like a window to save right now. I love the Sonic Boom memes. I don't really know much Sonic, but the cinnamon move. Yeah, Sonic Boom, I think they went all out with the series because they kind of already expected to be cancelled. Like, because, you know, again, like, that series is, like, so unpopular. I mean, the game failed. It bombed. Nobody bought it because it's a laggy mess. And it's, like, the dialogue is very reminiscent of, like, you know how people meme Avengers being very cheesy and stuff? That's the entire dialogue in that game. So, yeah, it's, like, very, like, cheesy and corny and nobody really liked it. But and then probably for the cartoon they just like set their expectation low. I mean, we're probably gonna be canceled in one season anyway. And then apparently it's like a huge success and they keep going. Like they keep breaking the fourth wall because of it. Like literally no fucks. Literally no fucks to give, and that's why it's so good. I'm just kind of too bad. Feeling a little bit too bad because, you know, I grew up personally with Sonic X, and that show has like some, you know, it's very, well, the first 2 seasons is very loose in terms of its story, but like it's very story driven. In which Sonic Boom isn't. It's like very sitcom-y. But yeah, the 20. Oh shoot! What happened? Fuck! Wait! Whoa! What happened? Did something happen? Shit! Did I get disconnected? No? Cool. Still live, right? The internet suddenly just disconnected on me. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. I tried to watch Sonic X when it was, but for some reason it didn't broadcast. It's so early in the morning. I guess they kind of expected it so no one would watch it. Cartoons kind of just do that sometimes, you know? Like, we're just gonna air this cool anime, but we only air it in like 4 a.m. You're still alive, thank God. Thank you for letting me know. I don't really have mods or anything, you know? It's just us here. Very personal stuff. But yeah, sometimes cartoons just do that. Like, this TV stations just think, nobody would watch this anyway, so whatever. Which sucks because Sonic X, at least the third season is good. The first two is kind of, you can tell. I don't know if like this is like a just me knowing the industry a little bit, but you can tell like it's so low budget for the first two seasons. But for the third season, it was like actually decent. Like there's like lots of action, although there's like lots of like characters sitting around in a spaceship because there's like a very focus around the spaceship stuff. But I really like Cosmo, so whatever. Okay. I wonder if it's already downloaded yet, or... Oh, it has! Okay. I was downloading this app called Pure Ref. It has like a newer update, and I was downloading its update. I was actually initially trying to show people what I use so I can look at references. At least on like on PC, because this app isn't on mobile. I don't think. I think that there's like a separate app for that. But on PC you can use this one. It's like pay as you want type of app, so you can just not pay them if you don't have any money. But I suggest to just support the devs because they're just helping so much. Like I gather lots of visual references using this particular software, so I really like it. Let me see if I can show it. Let me quit this person. Yes, opening browser and then opening OBS at the same time. That's ooh-wee. Like you see my laptop is like struggling to live right now. Okay, let's see if I can show it. OBS, let's see if it can capture a window. Please wait a moment. Pure Ref, there it is. I use this app. Let's see if we can see it or not. It's like a black screen, but I don't know. Let's see. Well, you can see the cursor, me clicking. I wonder if it shows anything. Hold on, give me a moment. Hold on, it's black for some reason. Wait a moment. Let me just recapture that a little bit again. Oh, shoot, what's up? What's that? Oh, never mind. There's like this specific ringtone to my phone. I have two phones, one is like for work. And every time that phone goes off, I just kind of immediately went to like work mode. Like, what is it? Did someone message me like 11 p.m. at night about work? It's just this certain ringtone. But no, it's just like a normal yeah, just a normal. I guess it won't show. But let me try a different way. Oops. No, this is a different file. Hold the phone. Maybe game capture? I don't That's too bad. I'll just screenshot it then. In case it doesn't work. Let me just screenshot what it looks like. I'll open a file. So, for Sonic, right? You can see my, like there's more, but yeah, I'll just like screenshot some I can find here. Here is like, I use this app a lot. Let me just screenshot it real quick. Okay. And then you just show it right here. There. You can't see it, but this is the app that I use. And it's like the file name, but see that? Like lots of references with that. If I need characters looking left, I'm gonna choose this one, or this one, or this one, or that one. If I need character to look right, it can be that one, it can be that one, it can be that one. So I use references all the time. This is for Sonic. I haven't really brought up the Teen Titans one yet. So for Teen Titans, so it has less images because again, I have like lots of screenshots of like let me just arrange them a little bit. Hierarchy, no. Images, arrange, optimal. All right. Okay, this one is more tidier. Like that. Let me just change it. It's like lots. Like, there's more. You just can't see it because I don't know how to screenshot all of them at the same time. You know, like this is for Teen Titans. There's like other ones that shows like the other Titans and stuff. Hold on. Let me screenshot again. Oh shit. There we go. Yep. That's for Sonic. This one is for Teen Titans. There's like lots of them. Lots of them. There. I need some shrugging references. I need some character, color, palette, something like that. There's more. It's not just this, but again, it's like one place I just use them. Like here's like more, I guess like more like this one, for example. Let's just remove this so you can see it easier. Here, this is the reference file for like most of them. This is for Teen Titans. I use references all the time. This is for Teen Titans, and then the other art style that I told you, like the panty and stocking one. That one is more complete because it's like a whole anime season, right? So, I just screenshot like per frame of it for references. There's like 2 for panty and stocking, one for season 1 and one for season 2. And I have the ones for season. I use the ones for season 2 because the colors are more vibrant, and the it's very like, it's kind of very how do you say, it's more again, the colors more vibrant. There's like less gross humor for some reason, because the season 1, it has more gross humor. Like there's a whole episode about boogers. But anyway, so for panty and stocking, it's literally like a lot of screenshots, like literally per frame. And I just kind of like, you know, hold on, let me just screenshot it. Like this is still like a small part of it. There's like a much bigger ones. I mean, much more complete ones. I think the season 1 is more complete because it has like its concept art and everything. And that's what I use for like references. This is the for the panty and stocking one. Let me just paste it. There you go. Like a whole bunch. This is only like a small part. There's like much bigger. There's more. I just take every frame and then I use it as references. I need characters in color a certain way. That's how I do stuff. I use references a lot. I'm not ashamed to use it. If it can make the character more like consistently modeled, then there's no problem. Because I've seen people thinking that art style, using certain references is like cheating. But to me, not really. It's not at all cheating. I mean, cheating is using AI nowadays, but hold on, let me just I need to check up the references. What's that? I only thought about what Cosmo variant exists in the base universe. It'd be cool to see. Yeah, it would be. I think, like a what if scenario where, like, you know, the planets are not literally dead or dying or whatever. Like Sonic and Shadows as well. That line art. Yeah, thank you. The face looks well done. Thanks. I really like this pen. If you use Clip Studio Paint, find a brush set that is something along the lines of like right or something like that. It's a pen specifically made for writing, but it feels so good to draw with them. And there's a whole set of it. I just choose the one that vibes with me the most at this time. Oh, okay. Looks adorable. Thank you. Reminded me of me losing respect on public references. Love it. These with your full screen on my laptop. Oh, that's fine. There is a literal shirtless dude on the as like, I kind of forgot. Like I'm so used to it that I forgot it's like a work phone, and I set it as like a background. The main background is like literally two guys shirtless. But I've had this like wallpaper for so long, I kind of forgot that it's like not normal. And it's on a work phone too, so you know, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't realize until I was almost done the sketch. Yep. References are must be a character drawing. Yes. I think this is also another way to measure your own art style is just try drawing without a reference, and that's your art style at this time. Of course, art styles develop as time goes, but if you want to know how far you go, just try drawing without an art style, and that's your art style. I mean, try drawing without a reference, and that's your default art style at this time. Right now, I'm drawing without a reference. I just draw by memory. I will change it later to be more in model with, you know, the character that I'm drawing later. Rather than using references, then AI slop garbage. True. AI is slop as per usual, of course. I like that your Teen Titans are outside of Flings is trying to focus more on the expanded Titans member. Yes. Thank you for noticing that, because that's correct. And yeah, I'm focusing on other members too, because, you know, I don't want to get it too what's the word, like I want the message to, you know, be more, again, like the entire point is to accept oneself and stuff. And I thought with lots of fan fiction depicting them, I think it's only fair if other Titans also have that same grace, you know? That because lots of fan works in like the past that I've been reading and seeing, I think focus is. I'm not saying that they're bad or whatever. They're actually good mostly. It's just that it frames as if it's just Jinx that suffered from all this. No, everybody did. Everybody does suffer. Everyone are survivors of things. It's not just her. So I really want her, like, so, you know, we're not alone in all this kind of message. And that's why I'm very much more focused on the other Titans as well. Because we know the suffering of the main Titans. You know, we know. There's a whole, like, TV cartoon for that. But they never really expanded upon the other Titans. So, that's what I'm aiming to do. I'm just kind of juggling both of them at the same time. I just thought it'd also make the world more rich, you know, and it's not just Flinks out there. There's also, like, other characters. Like it's a living, breathing world. That's what I wanted to try to do, because I really don't wanna. I don't wanna accidentally trap myself and then write them the way what's that series called again on Webtoon? That Lore Olympus did, in which they focus too much on the main pair. The other characters feels like cheerleaders, and they're just there for the sake of the main pair. I don't really like that much. Like the, okay. So I want everyone to be involved. You know, everyone helps each other. Because I really like found family stuff. I really like them. Okay, hold on. I need to think of a post. Give me a moment. I'm trying to think. Usually, when I think of a post, I just kind of draw, see if I vibe with it. If not, I'm just gonna delete it. I know. Hold on. I think it's a bit too just a sketch first. I don't think I can finish this in like an hour, obviously, because this is a multiple drawing kind of art. I just need to finish at least the sketch so I can maybe finish it tomorrow. I'd be saying that and then I'm not gonna finish it tomorrow for real. No. To angle. Thank God for select tool. Oh yeah, I forgot I have like coffee. I have literally coffee right next to me. I forgot. It's no longer cold. Lukewarm sweet coffee. Sticky. What's that? I see, it makes sense. Yeah. I was thinking the same few days ago. We have lots of Jinx redemption art, but so usually let me hear one is in and that's it. Boys are done. Everyone is strong. Yeah, true. I mean, that can work. It's just that, you know, it'd be nice if there's like a second POV. You know, like, okay, maybe from Jing's perspective, it's like the guy literally fixed her, but like we haven't really seen the other side. We haven't really seen the other Titan's side, like maybe how Robin views all this, or maybe how, like, again, other characters views it. That'd be nice, I think. I don't know if you answered it because I left a minute ago. Yeah, Shadow would look like I have, and I'm pretty sure nobody would be on board with it, and it is just me. I've drawn it in the past. Let me find the file. See if I saved it. I have my own variant of Sonic and Shadow in my AU, at least for Phineas's universe. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Because I kind of forgot. Because this is kind of an unpopular concept, not gonna lie. Let me find it. Let me find the file. Did I draw it? Did I draw it before or after this? I forgot. Hold on. You can't see anything right now. I am literally looking through my files right now. Let's see. I think I drew this before this. Let me scroll up. No. No. No, wait, no. That's a wrong file. I almost opened the wrong file. Not that one. Let's see if where is it? Do I save it as PNG or not? Clip. Curse me and naming every file gibberish words. Now I can find stuff that I'm looking for. Nothing here. Is it before or after this? I think it's way after this. No. Oh, there it is. So for my, this is just specifically Venice's universe. I go with these designs. Hold on, let me open it. It's still loading. I go with these designs. Yeah. I don't know why it's black and white. I don't know why it's black and white. I think it's like the there's like a bug. Let me just change it. Window. Palette dock. No. I don't know why it's in black and white. But it's this one. I think it's because it bugged a little bit. Let me paste it here. Oh! Oh, come on! Did I bug again? This is it, the characters for Venice's universe. But yeah, I mix smash it. I know lots of people. And yes, this is me trying to be different. Lots of people I'm seeing uses like actual Beta Sonic, like the rabbit. Well, I like Nikki, so I don't know. So I'm just putting like Nikki Hedgehog, and like, you know, like the Japanese version of Beta Sonic. You know, the Clark Kent one where he's like, oh, he's actually nerdy, but he has this other alter ego and he becomes Sonic the Hedgehog. So in my AU, that's how it is. The characters, I mean. Like, Shadow is like this big Giga Chad. Cream is based on one of her concept art. Yeah, except the difference is that I added different characters to it. Like in the original series and the original Japanese manga, there is no Shadow, there is no Rouge, or Nails the Bat, you know, Nails the Bat, or Tails doesn't look like that, but I just changed it. And that's Knuckles, the purple one, because apparently, from what I've seen, Knuckles was like, originally Yuji Naka wanted him to be purple, so I made him purple. I think it fits because, again, you know, Rouge is like, her name is like, you know, red, Knuckles is red, and she's like pinkish. I think it makes sense that he's purple. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. So for Venice's world, it's not Sonic, it's Nikki. And you see why the world is doomed, because this is the main character. The rabbit variant should be in Bronze Universe. Yeah, maybe. Or, I don't know, because the IDW makes the rabbit one like a virtual idol, right? Like a Hatsune Miku. So I'm kind of like in debates of that. Maybe I can just make Alex Kidd or something in Bronze's universe. So I'm like still in debates on that because, again, there are Easter eggs in IDW comic where the rabbit is like a girl and it's like a pop idol. So I don't know if I will use the rabbit. Yeah, Knuckles is a cat. He's like a mole, I think, at some point. Like lots of things. I forgot what I want to make him in this one. I think I just make him like another hedgehog or something. I forgot. Or maybe it's like a mole, but it doesn't look like one. Then again, Knuckles doesn't really look like an echidna. But yeah, he used to have like shovel claws. So I use that. Initially for this version also, Rouge or Nails used to have like, you know, the hands, the wings are on the hands, the arms, you know, like an actual bat, but that, it kind of looks ugly. So I separate them. But yeah, for this universe, it's this is it. It's not a very popular idea, if anything. Lots of people prefer the rabbit, but I want to be different. I like Nikki, so. Yeah, Cyber Sing Mika. I can't imagine being a cat. I can't either because I'm so used to him not having ears. Knuckles have no ears. But also Shadow. Shadow doesn't have any. But I'm basically just mishmashing an actual like manga, the actual manga, and the prototype. That's it. I just want to be unique and different. I mean, she doesn't have a rabbit variant. Yeah, I know, but I don't. I'm still in debates whether I'm gonna use that design or not. You know, again, because that design is already used somewhere in like Sonic media, so I might as well just use a different one. I mean, Sonic wasn't really just a rabbit; he was also other things. I remember he was initially like human, so I may make him a human. Who knows? Yeah, yep, he was a mole. Yeah, I think he was a mole here. I kind of don't remember because I just come up with these ideas like on one sitting. And even like the beta, even the shadow and the nails one, I altered a little bit from the official version. Because you know they have like at least for Terios, they have their own like design. I kept the visor because I really like it. I think that's like what's missing from the original. Like lots of interpretation is that he wears a visor. I think his eyes are like black and yellow. Those are like glasses. There's not really like part of his eyes. But yeah, this is it. This is the world. If you're wondering why Phineas's world ends, because these are the main characters. Especially the fact that Nikki or like the Sonic Hedgehog variant for this one is a little different, like in terms of the personality, so it kind of affects how he handles the end of the world, I suppose. Yeah, Sonic has a caveman design. Maybe I will like integrate those instead. I do not want to be confused with the Sone's artist. Again, I'm not a Sone shipper. I don't want to be confused with the Sone shipper. So I want to be something different. Maybe like again, there's other animals that Sonic once was. So I might choose one of those. Shit. I need to look at references later. Let's just like come up with like a pose first. Why not? But yeah, in terms of like Teen Titans, this is what I'm making is like a for people who just got here. This is a Valentines art. I'm planning to draw like because I am very petty. And I'm pissed off at people mentioning ships I don't like in shipping that in artwork that I clearly draw for certain ships. I'm gonna do that and see and like show you what the ships I like through these Valentine artwork. Well, not exactly I like. It's more so like the ships that I accept within my proximity. Anything other than this, I'd rather just not hear about it. Anyway. Sorry, maybe a mix of a concept. Destroying this. Maybe. I haven't really thought of it yet. But probably. Could be a more radical Sonic design. Have you seen like how Sonic was initially depicted? Like before Adventure? Like how he looks more feral looking, like the fangs, like the long. Maybe I can put that in like the Silver universe. Silvar, I mean. Because I don't know. I mean, he looks like Sonic, but he kind of looking kind of feral looking. very funny looking. I forgot what his clothes look like. Oopsie. I don't know why these references are so low quality. What's that? Audio sound kind of glitchy. Oh, sorry. The internet is just very bad. Like, I am literally in a country that is apparently listed like top 10 worst internet connection on the planet. So please bear with me. One day I will move out. One day. It's not just my mic is being glitchy, but also the brush. You can't see it, but you know. Usually when it's glitchy, it's like the battery isn't connected, but I know this is because I'm running OBS on the side and my laptop is like struggling to live right now. Let's see. There. It needs to be more anime. That is something that I criticize about like the original Teen Titans. For a show with lots of like fourth wall breaks and anime references, they sure are not being anime enough. There's no Sakuga fights. There is no special beach episode. Hmm? I want it to be more anime looking. Thank God for what's it called again? Liquefy tool. God bless their soul. Just in my head right now, I'm not listening to the music that I put up on stream. It's like silent. I'm not hearing anything, but I just keep thinking about that weird like soundtrack from that one episode of Car to Carly Dog, where there's like a mole rat that falls into the waterfall and there's like this singing, dramatic singing. I keep thinking about a soundtrack for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what episode it was. I just kind of suddenly reminded of it. Okay. This is Star. I don't know where to put Robin. Maybe I should just put him, you know. I think it'd be funny if it's like oh, it's like homemade chocolate and it looks like disgusting as per usual Starfire shenanigan. I'll think about the fingers later. because I kind of like still thinking about the design of the box. So I can't really draw fingers if I don't know what the box will look like in the end. Just know it's about here. The news has been bleak lately, hasn't it? What the world has come to, like, man. Cool. Oh my god, dude, I suddenly got reminded of, like, you know, Teen Titans comic, the original comic. It was like cancelled before it reached episode, oh no, before it reached like this 60th issue. It's like literally cancelled on the 55th. And I'm seeing like all the fan mails of like, no, don't wait. You're the only thing that's like remnants of the original Teen Titans because it was cancelled. And then like Mr. John DC, no, literally that's his name, Johnny DC, said something along the lines of, well, the best thing you can do is just make your own stories. Yeah, Mr. John DC, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I just feel bad because it's like cancelled for some reason. Mr. John DC himself. Okay. Still airing out. Yeah, because it's like they kind of forced it to be successful, not gonna lie. I was like a hater from day one because I remember when they were like trying to sell that show so bad, they air it like for a whole week. So all you watch in Cartoon Network for like days is just Teen Titans Go. I remember I've never been that livid. I was like, I just wanted to watch Gumball. And all I watch and all I see in this channel is just Teen Titans Go. Like, oh god, it was dark ages. Like, yeah, no wonder people, like, it has like lots of viewers and stuff. They had no choice. Right? Like, you were there too. Like, I was there. I was like 13 or 12. I just wanted to watch my badly dubbed regular show episode. And it's like, oh, it's just Teen Titans Go again. And it's literally the same episode again. Over and over and over. It's like, oh, I'm being brain rot in real time. The airing schedule did not help. It did not! It did not. I remember people like rant videos from back then. And I think this is like one of few things that is like a valid crash out. Yeah, I'll be pissed off if all what's airing is just Teen Titans Go. Like, valid crash out 100%. I don't blame them at all. Cartoon Network is a bit better. Yeah. It's like, oh man. It's been, like, if you live in like Asia, right? Because I watch Cartoon Network Asia. So there's like no Adult Swim or anything. So if you like, you know, if you have cable and maybe you only have like Cartoon Network on and you don't have Nickelodeon and stuff, well, good luck. That's all you're watching. Just Teen Titans Go rerun, and it's the same 5 episodes and over and over and over for a whole day. Maybe a little bit of Powerpuff Girls 2016 just to add to your suffering. That was dark ages for the 2010s. Oh man. Mordecai summoning a god. Robin's like an idiot for no reason. And the sigil is just that. Right? Exactly! I was there too! Like, I'm seeing all these millennials acting like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Teen Titans Go was like, funny. You were not there when they air like for a whole 24/7 for a whole week. You were not there. Shut the hell up. What's up with? I remember fan letter in that same issue being like, I hope it never gets canceled. And he's like, guess what? This is the last issue. Yeah, like, why are you so cruel to this series? Like, I'm seeing like even Powerpuff Girls to this day still gets issues. Like, and that show was like long canceled. Teen Titans is like more popular than ever, especially after like the reboot version. I mean, sure, there's like the Go version, but like people are more nostalgic for the older ones now. But they never really do anything with it. This is like the perfect time for you to cater to the nostalgic people. And all they did is just like throw salt to the open wound and just like make that stupid you know, not collab. It's a crossover movie in which nobody watches. All generations hating Teen Go. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying like everyone, because initially the one who complains the most was millennials. It's just that, again, the contrarian people who are also millennials are acting like, oh, it's not that bad. You only watch like one episode in the movie. Oh, please. You only saw a scene where Robin killed Batman's parents once in like a Facebook short, and then you think that the entire show is good. Sure. Like, you were not there when they decided to air a whole like season of it, like the first season for a whole day. When you wanted to watch We Bare Bears, like, you were not there. Kind of want to make this like Starfire create like this like very disgusting, gross-looking chocolate, because of course. I haven't really thought of the box design yet, so I'm just gonna keep it like here as a reminder. This is a chocolate. It's supposed to be a chocolate, but I don't know what its shape is gonna be like yet. That's for Star. Let me just put this in the thing. Okay. Now for another one. Don't worry, it's not. I don't delete this. It's like a different layer. Oh, I need like some references for the proportion, for the size. What the hell do you give during Valentines? I'm Arrow Ace. I don't know. Oh, what's that? I think that is because you won't completely do the network, pretend it's a sub-product, and they want to work DC Pro for doing anything. I saw this sounds really not. We're probably thinking best with chocolate. Yes, it's not gonna be called chocolate, it's probably some Glormborps or something, and it's like not made of chocolate, it just made of something else entirely. Classic Starfire moment. Hold on. Glormbot. Yeah, I know it's like probably it's like not belonging. I don't know, Papa Go belongs to Cartoon Network. It's just that, again, you know. Like they cannot uh what's the word again? Like they're like so smug about it. Like, oh, we're popular because of the hate. Despite of the hate, we're still popular. Yeah, well, how are you not popular when that's your show is all that's airing, dude? That's like cheating. It's like saying, oh, like I have the best pizza in a whole town, and you're like the only one who sells pizza. Yeah, obviously, because there's no competition. It's not cocoa. Tamarinian chocoa. It's not cocoa. It's like something else entirely. Like on our home planet, there's no such thing as Valentines, but there's this thing called the Slormbor Festival, and they just create these chocolate-like things into which you're supposed to inhale it with your nose. Anyway. Maybe I'm just like, maybe per character it's like a different like type of gifts. You know how like Valentine's is not just chocolates, there's like letters, there's like flowers, there's like something else. I don't know, balloon animals, I don't know. Does that count? I don't know. I'm still thinking, I'm still deciding of what item it is. I'm still deciding, I'm still thinking about it. Yeah. But again, you know, well, my basically what I'm trying to say is like we are in like the peak era of nostalgia where everything needs to be nostalgia baited, and it still blows me away that out of all things there is still nothing about the original Teen Titans, even though this is literally the most nostalgia bait franchise ever. Like at most you only see like Easter eggs in the comics that nobody reads. Like, does anybody like know that apparently now it's like revealed that fucking DC Jinx is like from the gem world or whatever? Like, what? Whatever, man. Like, okay, what the hell, sure. Shit, it's laggy. Wait, hold on. It's a little lag. Let me quit this app because my laptop is suffering. It is trying to live right now. Let me quit this app. You can't see it, but I'm quitting this other window. It affects the brush speed. You can't see it, but it feels kind of not very, you know. Hold on. I'm thinking. I think when I draw, you know, like while I'm like coming up with things, I just kind of mindlessly draw something, see if it sticks, like throwing stuff to the wall, see if it like fits. But that's just how I kind of like think. I just, you know, I just do it in a way that is like trial and error. Trial and error, trial and error. Okay, let me save. I forgot to save. Damn. But the best thing about Clip Studio Paint is that you can set up autosave. So it's like autosave the file per certain minutes that you can set it in. You can also set like how many undos and redos you can have. The less redos, the more memory it preserves. But if you want to like have, but you can have up to 200 undos. If you have a strong PC, you can do that. You can like undo 200 steps backwards. But if you want a faster performance, maybe something lesser would be much more optimal. Another tips for Clip Studio Paint, random Clip Studio Paint nobody asked for. Well, I'm so out of DC because of Marvel's Doomsday. Oh, the movie? Are you guys watching it? I'm kind of like mixed on it. Like, no, I don't know. If they have MF Doom as the guy, soundtrack for for it, maybe. But if not, then whatever. Rest in peace, MF Doom. What was that about Jinx in the comics? Yeah, that's like a recent development. I literally only heard from it from my friend. You know, the one that like made the Absolute Universe Jinx that I helped with. I literally just heard from him. He made a post on Facebook about it, about how apparently like Jinx in the like a recent comic run. I don't know what run that is specifically. It's revealed that her origin is like the gem world or whatever. Whatever the hell, I don't know. Whatever. What the hell? Sure. Okay. I just started to follow Scott Snyder's work on Batman. Oh, okay. I don't know. I hope the Doomsday be good. Everyone is kind of riding on it. I'm kind of skeptical myself because you cannot really top Endgame, you know? I mean, Infinity War was like kind of already, it's like climax to me, and then after that it's like, whatever. I'm not much into comics in any case. Oh, that's good. That's good because I don't read them. I don't read like I don't if it has nothing to do with what ships I like, I'm not gonna dig into it. I have a problem. Oops, shit. Doesn't. Hold on. Oop. Oh, it's laggy again. What happened? Oh, never mind. I'll think of the post later. Let's just maybe like I don't know, something. I'll think about it later. Just like at least the sketches first so I can like clean it up tomorrow off stream. I really want this schedule to be like for Valentines. Initially I wanted to like publish something for today, but it's like a whole comic and like I don't think I can finish it until like after and like maybe until last no wait no maybe I can like post it by the end of this week, but yeah, not today. Today I kind of actually initially wanted to like sketch out some ideas for the series that I'm making for the Teen Titans one, like a cover comic concept, because that's my goal for this year. I want to like publish a comic, like it's gonna be like a digital one. I don't know if I can like sell a printed copy or anything, just like a digital one. You probably can get it like more higher res version on Ko-Fi or something for like, I don't know, $5 or something. But it will still be posted on my social media, of course. It's just that if you want to like read it in a higher quality, because you know how it is with like social media and making everything bad quality. So like yeah, I'm planning to make that. Like this is a big project for this year. Like 2 comics. One is like the debut comic, and then the other one is like the well, it's like a. I really like making fake comics like that, you know? Like it's a one shot, but it feels like it's part of a series, but the series doesn't exist. I really like making those stuff. I grew up liking to fool people. I remember when I was growing up, I shared this before, a piece of lore of myself, where when I was younger, I used to really like, the reason why I like making these animation and stuff is because I grew up with Mike Eno. You know Mike Eno, the one that draws questionable fan art in their side account, but like creates like Gumball but anime or Draw With Me animation? That is literally, he was actually my actual inspiration when I was younger. I really want to fool people like that, you know? Like, you put so much effort into making fake animation of a game that doesn't exist. And when I was 12, I saw that and I was like, I want to do that too! And you see me animating now. Because of that. Well, initially it was Nazo Unleashed, the Flash animation, but what makes me really want to try to pursue this as like an actual big, huge project that like, you know, maybe can have some support from other people is that it's from him. I saw his art, I saw his animation. He made this like witch Mad Father animation for the, you know, the RPG Maker game. And everyone thought it was real because you don't really see those back then, like actual great anime. And he uses pen tools, you know, he uses Clip Studio Paint. At the time, it's called Manga Studio. Like, yeah, I mean, and like I remember, like he used to make these April Fool's video, literally just look at this game. It's gonna be released in the year 2105. And now when I was younger, I was like, I want to make that too. And then you see me right now in my mid-20s making comics of like franchises that's like long dead for 20 years. Oh, quackity quack. Dear person, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for creating the videos. I very much enjoy them. Please continue your amazing work. I hope that you succeed in whatever you want. Thank you, Quacky. Thanks for stopping by and sharing such positive message. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for enjoying my videos. Yeah, like, even though I haven't really posted anything new nowadays, it's been very busy, you know. I wish I don't have a 9 to 5. Maybe I can like create some new animation. But I can't, you know. My mom said I can only like quit my job if I actually earn double digit, which I don't. So okay, never mind. Oh, it's lagging again. What's the matter? Oh, never mind. I will change it later. I just kind of like just the basic gist first, because there's like other characters, other girl characters I have to draw. Oh, it's so laggy, man. Have to go. Take care. Oh yeah, take care, pop culture fan. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for checking out, and thank you for the nice conversation. Hope I see you again next time, whenever that is. I plan to do this stream thing once per week, and I will try next time to do it on a Saturday. But you know, there will be this Sega event this weekend, and I don't know if I will go there on a Saturday or Sunday. So well, yeah. Mike Eno, the animation were so good. Yeah. He was my main inspiration. At least in terms of like wanting to fool everybody. I guess that's a rough way to saying it, but I really like making these like pretend anime. Like Gravity Falls if it was anime or whatever. And people, young people back then thinking, wow, when are we going to see the first season? And that never happened. Because he put out a fake date. Oh, this will come out in April 1st, 2105. Like, yeah. And ever since then, I kind of like want to make something like that too. It's not just him. There's other inspirations as well. At least, well, different artists, different inspiration for me. I really like Chakra X, the animator behind Nazo Unleashed. I think that was like the first neuron activation back when I was like in grade school. Like see animation of like Shadow and Sonic fighting Natsu. That was like the coolest thing yet. Like when I was a kid, I saw it. It's like holy crap, that's so cool. But then when I grew up, get older, I was in like high school. I saw people, Mike Eno making animation. I was like, wow, I want to make something like that too. And then it's like, there's like other artists as well, actually. Like the ever controversial artist. I know someone will be very questionable about it, but I used to also kind of like Mr. Bleedman. You guys probably heard of him. The guy behind Powerpuff Girls D or Grim Tales from like Down Below. Like yeah, they're kind of questionable, yes. But also the dedication to create like fan comics for like decades. I want to be as unhinged as him. Like in terms of making like crossover comics, like every cartoon character is there. Like that is peak, you know, be cringe and be free type of mindset. I really want really like, you know, admirable in a sense. Like the art style was also like very, I really like it. So I took lots of inspiration from him as well. It's like these weirdo guys that like make living off making like fan art. Is like they're my main inspiration. Okay. Just like that. I will probably modify it later on. Don't worry about it. It's just I'm trying to like draw the characters first. That's that, and then there's Sarah, sure, because of course. Oh, I forgot. I think I drew her. There it is. Sarah. Okay. It's too bad that she's kind of like, because she's like a deep cut comic character, she doesn't really get like as much as like a recognition. Last I've seen is like salty millennials on Twitter that feels like, you know, today we shout out to Cyborg's actual love interest, Sarah, and you know what, file it crush out. I understand completely. She's kind of like, you know, nobody really noticed her. Not even Piccolo knows she exists. So it's very So yeah, you know, I might as well remind people of the roots, right? Ooh, shit. of like been thinking about like when like making Sarah like when she got into college and stuff, her hair becomes short, you know, because that's like the time when you kind of change your hairstyle a bit. And again, you know, Sarah in the comics, in the original ones, has short hair. Honestly, I just don't want her to be mixed up with what's her name again? Ice Skate. They both have like blonde hair and ponytails. Okay. Oh, cookies, I think. Yeah, cookies are also a cute gift, I suppose. Because, you know, she's a camp scout character or something. Scouts have cookies, yeah. That makes sense. Oh yes, Mike Kino is a good animator. I know! He is! I kind of like grew up idolizing him a little bit. Like, I legit saw his art as like, when I grow up, I want to do exactly that. I mean, I'm not as good as him, but I am trying to do exactly that, as in fooling people. Making series of, and then like draw a couple of fan arts and then dip out and never to be seen again, except I won't do the last part. Yeah, I just thought about the thing. Remember that Silver and Vanessa's Green Lantern? Yeah, that's the fan art I drew a while back. Silver is like being with a Green Lantern in DC X Sonic collab. So I thought his evil counterpart, Venice, would be a Red Lantern. Outside bronze would be blue and silver would be yellow. Maybe! Well, you know, I never really considered for the other ones. Because I legit, the reason why I made that variant, like with Venice and Proto, is because the rumors that Blaze is and Starfire, you know, Blaze and Starfire is gonna like be the crossover. You know, Bruges is already confirmed to be Catwoman, right? So I thought I saw the leaks and like, well, even before that, I thought like maybe Blaze would be Starfire because it's like very literal, in a sense that yeah, power from the sun, wears purple, is a princess. Maybe their personality doesn't match, but still, you know, their powers are based on emotions. And I thought, you know what would be funny if she were to be Starfire, then her counterpart would be Blackfire because she's like a black fire, really, like literally just that. Like lots of my ideas started from there. I just thought it would be funny if ... All my ideas came from there. You know what would be funny? And then suddenly a whole series came out. Sarah is so nice. She may not show up a lot, but seeing if I reserve the attention. But they could have go on explain this. Yeah, if anything, I feel more sorry for her. Because in the comic, it's like she was left in the dark. And even, if anything, she even like suspected, oh, maybe when you were like away, you moved on to someone. And like she literally ran off and stuff. If anything, I feel sad for her. Again, you know, even Cyborg is being the jerk here. But if you look at the cartoon itself, he's kind of like very giving, like, you know, the jock popular guy character, Cyborg that is. Like, it's not just Jinx, it's also that girl from the past. What's her name? Sarah Sim? Like, dude gets all the girls. If Shadow is Batman and would Rescue be Robin? I don't know. That would be very funny though, but I don't know. I don't know who would be Robin at all. And which Robin are we talking about? Like, Dick Grayson or is it Jason Todd? I don't know. But it would be very funny. It's like, what's the implication here? Like, clearly something happened out of soldier stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, she literally needed a break from him because of that. And that's justified because, dude, read the room, man. Even Starfire called him out. Even though, you know, she's like the last person you would expect to understand this kind of thing. I will think about the box later. This is gonna give up the ideas first. But like, Sarah is like so nice. How can you like do that to, you know, literally the girl who takes care of the children in need? Like, you have to be some kind of special type of evil. Maria would be a great Robin. Are you just referencing that one panel from the comics, or? Remember that meme from the 2010s? The angry shadow face from the Archie comics. I remember someone complained about, like, you know, how what's his name? Right, how Silver should have been like golden booster gold instead of Green Lantern because of the whole future thing. But here's the thing. You can't have Booster Gold without the Blue Beetle. Like, who is his Blue Beetle? There is none. You know, there's none that fits it. So, yeah, Green Lantern it is. Like that meme, you know, like the meme with the Booster Gold thing you see on like a TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Like, it's literally just his fan cam, but like there's like this old song, Gold or whatever it's called. I really like that meme. To draw this like in a more like a perspective kind of sense, like you know, like Starfire is like bending down a little bit because, you know, she's giving it to Robin, who is shorter than her. And then like you see like Sarah is like a little bit tilted down because this is from the perspective of Cyborg, which is much taller than her, something like that. That was an artist who did Maria as Jason Todd. Maria? I think I know which one you're talking about, but I'm not sure. Usually the artist that draws Maria all cool and stuff, it's like the Sonedo shippers art. I mean, they're great artists. I stole references from them to come up with my evil Kid Flash character. Because of course every character or universes or whatever franchise I have needs to have like an alter ego version. And I have one for like Teen Titans as well. because they already established before and can just expand on it. And literally lots of the references for like Red Bolt or the evil Kid Flash in that universe is the Sonic drawn by Soneto artists. Like, have you seen how unhinged he look when he's drawn by a Soneto artist? Sonic, that is. Like, dude, like I've never seen him look cooler than when a Soneto artist draw him. Like, Sonic peaks at being cool when someone draws him in yaoi. So what I'm saying is that usually the one that draws it is like the one that draws Soneto, and because I'm not mocking them or anything, if anything, I owe them, because you know how Sonic looked inspired me to draw Red Bolt, the evil Kid Flash in my Teen Titans AU. Hold on. Okay. I should like change the perspective later. Thank God for Liquify. Oh, Sonurge one. Yeah, that one counts. I mean, similar vibe, to be honest. Okay, let me just I'll edit it later. Okay, there's like Sarah, and then the next one is, I think Cole is like so much fun. I also want to like draw like Raven at the end, but I don't like, but not in like because the ship is sort of popular, but I'm not gonna do that, as in I just want to reference the old cartoon in which Raven is always paired with this random goth boy, in which his name is Goth Boy. He has no name. He is like this emo guy that just kind of mope around and apparently works everywhere. He's like a janitor, he's like in a band. But yeah, I'm gonna pair Raven with that guy instead. And then maybe I can have Beast Boy in the background still crying over Terra after 20 years. But anyway. I used to think Jason Todd was Red X. I think people theorized that a lot, even back then. Even the comic spin-off make fun of that. Like, oh, what if it was like Robin? Or what if it was a robot or something? And then it's like never really confirmed what he is. Like, initially it was Robin, and then it was like someone else, and we don't know who this guy is. But I think that's like the beauty of it all, you know, like they just make these OCs and stuff and without really clear origins. That's the original Teen Titans. Like, you know, Billy Numerous, Seymour, Angel, those are like OCs. They don't exist outside of it, you know. Más y menos. Huh? No, where is it? Where's the file? There it is. It wouldn't make sense that while random knew about Robin's stuff, it wasn't someone really good at Robin. However, Speedy was Red X, it would be so obvious and not good writing. Now Red is an official DC coming here in Times Academy. Yeah, with mixed results. Yeah, I guess, but honestly, anything can happen in the comics. There's literally a random character called Quiz Kid in the comics that just knows Robin, even though we've never seen him before. So it's like, it's a free for all. Well, according to what's his name? According to Teen Titans Go, like the spin-off, Jason Todd is dead. So I don't know. I don't follow that continuity either, so I don't really care. But yeah. Oof, oof. It's a little laggy. Okay, never mind. Oops. Yeah, he's into Inside Academy. Though I heard it's like a little mixed. You know, the reception is a little mixed. Oh, I need to. How they handle that stuff. DC is never really good at nostalgia pandering. Like, have you seen Titans? Wonder if I can after I finish stream today, I can wake up early and then come up with a comic cover. I need to post something for the weekends. I don't think it's fair I don't post anything for on Tumblr for a bit. I don't know what item this is. I will think about it later. just 2 more sketches, I think. I'm kind of still in debates whether I make like what's his name again? What's his name? Shoot, I forgot his name. Hold on. What's his name? Oh, right, his name. I'm still in the. No, not Narc. I'm talking. I'm still in debates whether I follow the comic and pair. What's her name? Right. And pair Bumblebee and Harold. I'm still in debates. I'm still in debates whether I should or not. That episode was nice. Yeah, it was. I really like the direction they had. I think it's very interesting that she ends up becoming this bug-coated girl. But in the comics, it's like it's been like paired off before, and I think it's like a reference to the original comic also. But like, despite the popular pairing, which is Cyborg and B, it's like the comic instead kind of it's actually with Harold, because again the original comic, the original ones, DC ones that paired them off together. I'm still debates whether I should do that here too or not. Hold on. Wow, sorry, it kind of lags. I think I need to like, do I still need to open Pure F? I don't think so, right? I can just close it because it's kind of heavy. It has like, because it opens so many images, it can be a little heavy to open, especially if you're like streaming and you only have like what, it's like 4 or 6 gigabytes of RAM. So anyway. I really like Cheshire. It's just too bad she doesn't appear as much as I like her to be. But I always find it odd that I don't know if it's again the conspiracy that is like Glenn Murakami is a weeb, but I still don't get why she's like very Japanese coded, even though she's not really Japanese, as far as I know. Guys, a limit. I know. I'm not saying that the ship is bad or whatever. It's just I don't know if I should like have that in my AU or not, because it's not like they're prevalent it's not that like, again, and also like their dynamic is like kind of unknown, so I'm not sure like how am I supposed to approach it. Harold is such a chill guy, and I kind of don't know what else he got going on aside from the chill jazz he has. This video are a couple in Young Justice. They are kind of like, they had a child together, I'm pretty sure, in the original. That's why I include her, because The little scenes they got in the original cartoon is like, that's enough. That's enough of an enemies to lovers tension to me. It's just too bad she doesn't speak at all. I don't know if she can speak in this universe or not. I have this headcanon that, like, you know, she doesn't speak English, but the mask is a translator. But it's just like me making stuff up because I do that a lot. Because she doesn't speak. It's kind of weird. But knowing how like somewhat sci-fi Teen Titans was, so I might as well go all out with it. Okay. I'll fix that later. Okay, so yes, that's Cheshire. That was Cheshire. I really like her design. It's just too bad she's not really, again, used as much as I like her to. Even though I still don't know why she looks more Japanese than she does, you know. And also, like, unironically, the kimono she's wearing or whatever, it's literally placed wrong. Like, you know how in certain kimono and how you wear them, like one side over the other, you know that one. Like certain side means like you're you know, again, you're wearing a traditional Japanese clothes, and the other side literally means you're a corpse. So weeb stuff. It is giving Japanese, Japan. It is giving weeb of the 2000s. Wow, Japan is such a beautiful country. Vibe. Country, comma Japan. So I really want to embrace that corniness of the 2000s. You know, like people just kind of idolizing Japan too much. It's either idolizing Japan or literally like sharing no, or literally fear mongering people of Japan. Like with the Lavender Town rumor or something. And then the last one is just Raven. But you know, I kind of want to make. I really want to make like another Cyborg and Terra gag in the background. So I'm just gonna make him mop around Terra for the past 20 years in the background. I think it'd be funny if it's like a poem. You know that she likes to wear bedrobe for comfort. I mean, even if it was a bedrobe, right? Like, because it's not just her; it's also that other guy. I forgot his name. He looks like the generic samurai guy. He kind of looks like Samurai Jack a bit. I forgot his name. But he also wears it wrong. It's not just her. And apparently that's her nemesis in the I don't get it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of odd. Oh right, Bushido or whatever. Bushido also wears it wrong, even though he's supposed to be the Japanese guy. But yeah, it's probably in my AU. I changed it. I fixed it. Some designs I altered a little bit. I'll detail it later. Alright. I think I got it all. How long? How many? Oh, 6 images. Oh, 6 images. Oh boy. Yeah, well, let's see if I can get I can finish it by before Valentine's next week. I should be able to. Oops. Okay, never mind. Panic a little bit. I thought I pressed something wrong there. Okay, so last sketch I wanna draw, in which I will post later this morning after I wake up. Is what's it called? Comic page TT. I want to make like a mock-up cover art, just like a thumbnail. T, and then it's like whatever the drawing is. I want to make like two. I think one I already made a variant of a sketch before, but I want to like change it a little bit. And then the other one is like for the big comic for the with the you know, there's like two comics that I wanted to make. First, it's about Jinx's rescue mission, first rescue mission. It's a for the first issue, at least for it's called something like Teen Titans Side B. I don't know, a fresh start or something. I forgot. And it's gonna be like the first debut issue. Will be initially the plan is just Jinx's first rescue mission, which is already referred to in the animation I made for the New Year's. And then the second comic is it's not really issue 2, it's more so issue whatever in the middle. It is literally the climax of the Fling's relationship, the one that I kind of teased for the past few days about Kid Flash or Wally finally unmaxing himself and stuff. And I think I mentioned it in the past also about it kind of started with what's his name again? Shit, I kind of forgot the names of the characters. Right, like it started with Control Freak. Like it was supposed to be something unserious, and then it's like divulge into something more serious because oopsie daisy, the TV channel thingy that Control Freak uses, it tears space and time a little bit, and they get to see the other versions of themselves and whatever. And it got into meta and stuff. And that's for this. That's for the second comic. I will try to finish the first one first, but like, yeah, that apparently, like, literally, like, it's in my head right now. For the title, I plan to reference a video game because again, you know, Control Freak for the title of the second comic, but I don't know if it's like insensitive or not because of the theme of the original comic. It just fits. I don't know. Not the original comic, the original game it's from. But I don't know. It just, the title sounds fitting, and I really want to use it, even though it, yeah, you know. I like doing block covers. I try to fit the characters in each cover. Yeah. I'm doing that too, you know. I've done one with like the, you know, you've seen it if you follow me on Twitter, but I've done one for the Sonic series, like the fake cover. And I've done one for Genshin too. I haven't done one for Teen Titans yet, or at least I haven't finished one. Here's one for like Genshin. Hold on, let me find it. No, not this one. No. Oh, wait, no. There's another one. Where is it? Where is it? 2025. I forgot when I drew it. Was it 2025 or was it? Well, I have drawn a fake comic cover before, but it doesn't really lead to anywhere. And it's like, I don't really claim it as a real part of the series or anything. Shoot, where is it? Did I delete it? No. Was it a PNG file? Ooh. Oh, what was that? Sorry, I think I saw like lightning. You can't see it, but I'm kind of digging into my files right now. I mean, feel free to draw what you want. I'm sure people won't mind. Oh yeah, with the silver version, yeah. But I have another one for the Genshin one. Hold on. Oh, I forgot what it's called. The file. Let me find it. Should be around here somewhere. Maze, yeah. Yes, allergenes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Feel free. I think people wouldn't mind. You probably seen the Sonic one, but yeah, this is like for the. Yeah, this is for this Genshin one. Allergenes. This is my AU for Genshin. So for Genshin, I haven't really developed it much outside of the initial gag. Is it the original idea for this AU for Genshin, for the Genshin fandom? Because I like to suffer. Apparently, I just really like making different series for each franchise I'm into. But the idea is this is vanilla Genshin. You know how Genshin nowadays, especially like after Fontaine, and I debatedly even like after Inazuma, it just kind of goes weird, you know, like suddenly there's like this sci-fi thing, suddenly there's like this spaceship thing, and then there's like whatever, and then the harbingers are like misunderstood people mostly, and they're actually nice except from one guy or two. And I kind of not a big fan of that. You know, I expected something more complex from this story. And so I made an AU in which it is literally Genshin vanilla, as in early days Genshin. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you think so. Because the recent Genshin, you'd see it like maybe pass through your like timeline on your feed about how like, oh, there's like this moon goddess or whatever, in which this character was really never intended to be one. They just had no other options. And like, you know, it's like the plot and the story just kind of derails a lot. Not a big fan of that. And so I decided to make my own take on it called Allogenes. Allogenes is what they call Genshin. So Genshin literally means like fission user, you know, like the characters that uses fissions, you know, the powers and stuff. They are called in English Allogenes, but in Chinese and Japanese they're called Genshin. So I just like take the English one, Allogenes, and make that the title. So in this plot, it's like literally the Genshin speculation back in the 2000 and like during the pandemic, basically, like the early on when Genshin's lore and world building is still this mystique thing where the harbingers and the villains are still evil and not some misunderstood people. All that. And also because of the panty and stocking influence, there's gore. So yeah, that's what I thought. That's for my Genshin series. It's Allogenes. In this AU, everything stays the same. There's no sci-fi. There's no spaceship that arrives or whatever. It's just like a fantasy world in which the traveler is trying to find her brother, her twin brother, who is the abyss twin, who is like an evil behind the scene character. And there won't be any weird, oh, actually they created the world thing, whatever. I just really, you know, like the things that I missed from the original Genshin, basically, like the mythos of it all, the world building and like background lore that now goes nowhere or recontextualized to something else. So I just really want to like go back to the roots, and that's how this AU came to be. That's dope. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. And in that AU, just like in every single AUs that I like and I make, they also have like a centered around a ship. Like for Teen Titans, obviously the main ship is Plagues. For Teen Titans, yeah, that's Teen Titans. And then for Sonic, it's like Sylvace. Genshin is Natalia and Zhongli, because I think it's just kind of very really unexplored. You see like all other characters, like all new characters, they suddenly have these like bestie bonding with everyone. But Natalia and Zhongli did not, even though like they have like tension or whatever in their dialogue. So I just thought, yeah, they're gonna be focused. They're gonna be focused. That's just how it is with me and like doing fandoms. It's ship first, and then so the world doesn't feel bland and boring, I expand upon the other ones, like you know, literally it's like that. So that's how that's my thought process, not gonna lie. Like, oh, okay, so these characters, I like them being paired together romantically, very nice. But the world is kind of boring. So for these characters to look interesting and, you know, have a world to live in, I need to expand on the world too. So I kind of go like backwards, you know, Because usually with people with like making a series or fan series or whatever, they started with the world first and then they put the characters within the world. Well, I want the world to be lived in for the characters that I like. So I have to make it good. The world, that is, based on the characters' struggles that I headcanon. So I expand on the world so the characters have a more richer experience and other troubles and problems to take care of outside of themselves. Yeah, right? Benton. Oh, I haven't heard of that in a while. Let's see, where's that? Oh, this one. This one is like, yeah. Like this cover. I'm sure you've seen it already. Like, I wanna make this, but for Flings too. The Run Blaze series, yeah. I really like making these stuff, like fake comic covers that has nothing to do with whatever's inside of it or whatever I'm making. The logo my friend helped make. I commissioned him because, you know, I go all out when it comes to these stuff. And like, I made the one for Silver and Blade. I made the one for Genshin. I have made one for Teen Titans before, but it was before I changed the name of the AU. So initially it was called like Honorary Titans or something, and it's now Titans IP. And I haven't really come across that. I haven't really like, you know, make the ones that is like ship focused like this one. At most I only made it like like a sisterhood or a sisterhood one, like just like friends. Not really a Flings focused one cover, and I really want to focus on that. But this one's it. Save this. I'm thinking of like the sketching it later. Oh shoot, what time is it? Ah, oh, crap, it's almost like 1 a.m. Alright, guess I need to sleep now. Jeez, oh my god. Because I have like a meeting at like 9 a.m. or something. So I can't be late. I usually wake up very early, like around 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. just so I have some me time. I don't have a me time if I just woke up at like 8 and then I have to like get ready and go to work. So I have to like, you know, I need some 2-3 hours of me just browsing or drawing something before I go to work. Alright, I guess that's the stream for today. Thank you for joining in, you know, for this stream. I will stream again next week, maybe. I will try to make this like a weekly thing. Oh, by the way, I feel like that curious of what like I'm also others drawing. I also draw like this, and then there's like this one. There's like a comic that I'm also making that I probably will post like maybe either next week or 2 weeks from now after Valentines. It's just the girls hanging out, sisterhood, because I really like Teen Titans sisterhood. It's just not. It's like expanded upon. It's about having a lot of female characters. Yeah, thanks. You will see more soon. After I'm done with them, I really liked it. We got a lobster and Flings double date at the bottom because I can do whatever I want. Oh yeah, bye-bye. Thank you, Yasmin, even though I just saw you, but thank you for just sticking around, and thanks for Martin for sticking around for a long while, and others too. I'll see you next week. Though next week I will be going to like the Sega Atlas event. Let's just hope I can stream because I usually work much. I usually can finish my work much more. But I was see, I'm like, my brain is lagging. I usually focus much easier when someone is watching me, because it's like, oh, like someone's watching, I have to work. Like it's like being sort observed, you know, like when you're doing exam and you have your teacher behind you. I don't get stuff done if no one's watching. Have a nice weekend, Milk Tartar. I don't know how to call you. I have many names. Tartar is like a duo name, like me and my best friend, because this is a joint account. My best friend, whose name is Sakura Latte online, our team name, quote unquote, is Tartar sauce, you know, Tartar. And then for my own name, it's Matcha or Milko. It depends. If you know me from my Sonic fandom days, it's Milko. If you know me from like literally anything else after that, it's Matcha. It's either of those. I have many names. I don't intend it to be that way. It's just that at some point I wanted to change my name from Milko because at the time there was this like artist who draws extreme, not safe for work stuff on Twitter that is also called Milko, and at that time I want to change my name. It's not that I don't like not safe for work stuff, it's just that I don't want to be associated with one. Because have you ever seen me drawing not safe for work stuff? Your Sonic's work. Yeah, if you know me from my early days, you can just call me Milko. But if you know me only from the Teen Titans stuff or maybe the Genshin stuff, I usually go with Matcha. Yep. But again, hope I can see you guys next week too. So thanks for stopping by and checking the stream out. Catch you on the flip side. I'll post something on the Tumblr later. See ya! Bye bye! Bye bye!